I've been rapping since I was 9 years old. Not bragging or boasting, just like, this is like my therapy. This is like what I do when I feel like I'm all boxed inside, just need to, break out. We all have our things. Smoking, drinking, fucking, whatever it is, playing soccer, chess, solitaire. I'm no child, so sorry. But yeah, man, it turned into slowly though a real form of communication. This is really how I communicate with people. So I respect the fact that y'all sit here and listen. So please, round of applause for yourself. I really appreciate y'all. Really, I really do. So you put up that way. But in this game of rap, man, you meet so many people who don't fall in that category, you know what I mean? A lot of people want to say a lot of things. Try to pick your head up, try to make you go this way, make you go that way. You just want to stay in your lane, man. So when you hear this, just know this is what it sounds like to never give a fuck on the hunt. You gotta keep your aim on the buck. You gotta watch for lanes in the cut, cause they be creeping up. They see you getting cake and wanna cut. This is what it sounds like to never give a fuck on the hunt. You gotta keep your aim on the buck. You gotta watch for lanes in the cut, cause they be creeping up. They see you getting cake and wanna cut. On my door window like endo burning while mama's sleeping. I'm creeping like him without Call of Duty with speakers leaking my music like Pirate Bay. The climate change on my condom pop, so when I'm done fucking hip hop, my time will stop.
If you're an artist, you are a teacher. You probably were one of the first teachers ever on this planet. That's what art is. Artists remind us, of the beauty, the oneness, the highness, the sacredness. That's what artists do all the time. You know what I'm saying? Artists remind us that we are the ones who are capable of creating the world that we want. Artists are magicians, we're sorcerers. What could possibly get somebody to look inside and contemplate their being and reflect upon what it means to be whoever the hell they think they are? And, that ain't up to me, that's up to each individual. But what makes you actually do that more than the different forms of art?
Nah, I done walked some long roads, ain't much to be told. Signed a 360 deal with my alter ego. I communicate his crimes and I never make a dime, but y'all pay his ass attention and I keep my peace of mind.
Yo, hold up. You spent 2 albums in your feelings, dog. Like, come on, man. I want some hard shit. If you don't rap, want some bars, man. That hard shit, you know what I'm saying? No, you got it, man. Come on, kick some shit, man. Got you. Come on. Better be hell, too.
Over half my first album's verses were written before they were predetermined. Before I reach where I've been, but right, you ain't learn how to get it. My dudes ain't proved their allegiance, I mean it. No sword on tables that I'm eating at. Keep the logic leaking, thoughts that you ain't speaking. But what the fuck am I supposed to say when we grew up confined to a pine box? 9 knots, be out 9 yards, never searching for more. Yeah, I just buy the advertisement, I be searching the store. I'm observing them more, I peep the reaper through the preacher's report. I hold you down with the realness that you seem to ignore. You're ungrateful, and most rappers slipping, they're ungraceful. I wax the flow straight before it drops, so tastefully done. Patience, my son, your place isn't won yet. And even when it is, you'll be replaced with the one next. Living to meet your sentence ain't a life, that's reverse death. I fast forward the bullshit, scroll up at the pulpit mindset. Contradictory vision, what I'm giving when heaven's what you make it, but hell is just where you're living in the physical. Keep residuals beneath visuals and spit that OE my OGs would listen to.
Now here's something let me go nigga. I am not the victim. I always know that I'm not a nigga. But if I am not the nigga, then who is the nigga? Stuck in my ways, but at least I stay G. I learned this because I had to learn it. One thing this generation can show me. You know my name, but don't think you know me. On my own time, on my days, St. Louis. But you still think, I gather, The nigga is necessary. Well, he's not necessary to me, so he must be necessary to you. I give you your problem back. You're the nigga, baby. It isn't me.
What's a man supposed to say when man can't escape the man-made emotion? Hey, I'm saying I'm a young man, I don't wanna grow too up. I'm a grown man, I don't wanna grow. What's a man supposed to say when man's so cliche to stand on stage and complain? I'm saying I'm a grown man, I don't wanna grow too up. I'm a young man, I don't wanna grow.
Shower every day with the same clothes for a week. I've been on my lay low, not for they know, so to speak. 100,000 streams off an LP from an MC who came up on cassette decks ahead of his time, cashing in on change I ain't processed a whole year, no 9 to 5. I ain't spent so much self-worth in my life. My mission, my prison, my vision to take a head off, just so I can let off. Organ ink on the sleeve, pour the blood on the leaf. Look at me, she looking for love in halls where dairy is supposed to be. I'm holding on to the dream like a palm trunk holds the tree. They told me you can't force it, it gotta work out. They said you gotta ask your inspiration rather than be complacent in places you like to vent, like a studio in the basement. Play your position closer than hoes that you choose to lay with. Remember not to forget where you're from and how thin your lane is. A daily conversation with self about conservation could charge you up if we talking about shit energy related. Cause shit, 100% of this life is vibes. Living in life in times when even the literate spitters can read it between the lines.
What's a man supposed to say when man can't escape the man-made emotion? Hey, I'm saying I'm a young man, I don't wanna grow too up. I'm a grown man, I don't wanna grow. What's a man supposed to say when man's so cliche to stand on stage and complain? I'm saying I'm a grown man, I don't wanna grow too up. I'm a young man, I don't wanna grow.
I'ma call this doubts. Yeah. Someone once told me I should write on my dreams, but I don't see the point. Rather live and learn a lot of joint. Stars Punto Rikers Island, they think they won't life without them, but really your mind isn't hiding my rearview, my guidance. I don't know where I come from, I done lost what I left with. I've been lied to in haikus when truth don't sound so poetic. Like that's all he gets digestive. Tracks like I eat her for breakfast. Like I was spoon-fed my purpose through needles and vinyl records. Voices in my head talking, inflection rising with nature. Intention still don't mean sugar when one's perception is paper. Man in the mirror staring, vision partial to judgment. Fearing for freedom from he who's fairer skinned than my brother. I'm doubting myself again. They asked me, Hughes, why you running? The line between home and hatred. Well, home halfway has his cousins. He was here, we was chilling, rolling lighter. Shit was dusted, almost tried it, almost killed him. Said goodbye. I forgive him, vibrate high, never settle, devil pitching, never let him catch me slipping. Understand or overstanding, make amends and new amendments. Can't decide, step inside, black label, unstable mind. That cradles prenatal hatred, can't blame them, their pain is mine. Yeah, their pain is mine. You blame us for doing well, you blame us for living trife. You blame us for keeping quiet when music soundtracks my life. I'm tired of being targets for target markets. So part of my disregarding traditional slave mentality rituals like political interest in material gain, keeping us eternally vain, ethereal pain. Generational lynches of penny and paper pinching. We pay him to pay his mind and undermine where we living. What's the signs? Difference from love and fear, what you applying? People dying, lying on the street. Mamas keep crying, shoulders holding boulders of old earth. What we represent, hip-hop to rap to pop trap. What's left to give? Look at where they took us from. Look at how we broke them in. Look it up, I know you don't believe the inconvenience.
Experiences that you could label as miraculous or cosmic or like, you know, like synchronicity.
I'll tell you this, like, it was one of those things where, remember how I told you I quit my job and all that? So basically, that wasn't my first time leaving. I originally, in 2015, did the same thing to New Orleans.
No,
went to New Orleans.
Went to New Orleans. That's
So,
where I want to go there. I want to see
Connecticut,
the French Quarter.
Connecticut to New. Oh man, it gets good, you know. And cosmic it was because like people align you with people align you with the people you need to be around in order to go where you're already going.
We're like-minded, dude.
You know what I mean? Where you're already going, you know, like you're already going there, but like you need to be aligned with people who can keep you alive enough to get there. Really, it's really about that because we all feed off each other's energy.
Exactly.
And
like right now.
Said the internet. Internet made it. Internet made us all. The internet made us all. Made us all famous. Yeah, the internet made it. Hey, hey.
In real life, what you look like, or what you looking for. You change your status on the wake up. Can't have them thinking we the same, dog. So check the message, got a link up in the bio. Now it's clicking, now it's worth a little mention. Now they talking, now they moving on. Now you timid, now you're waiting on a ticket for a train of thoughts to come, the trends to ride on. Straight to face, the opportunist pride on. Case to case, the basis changes. Lies from place to place, the faces change. With smiles don't how you feel, knowing they don't know your life for real. Pride provides a shield for when life get real. But when does life get real?
Living on the internet. Internet made it. The internet made us all. Made us all famous. The internet made us all. Made us all famous. Yeah, the internet made it. Hey, hey, blame it all on the internet. The internet made it. The internet made us all. The internet made us all. Made us all famous. Yeah, the internet made it. Hey, hey.
Jazz. I don't think those things die.
No.
You know how they say like hip hop dead, you know, like the old ways dead. I don't think they die.
Right.
We just call them different things. But for that to be like what you need to remember, that's what you're doing, regardless of what you think you're doing. Into a collective consciousness.
I'm from a place where my friends barely know my name. I'm from a place where my brother don't look me in my face. I'm from a place where my enemies smile in my face, and they tell me come outside.
Show me something fake. It's dark and hell, it's hot. Ask the kettle pot. Call me out my name. Call me what you're not on the butcher's block. Hate me all the way. Keep your cordial stance, keep your hidden plans. Don't you fabricate. Word you never say, might retaliate. Lose your cool in school to prove you down. Snooze you lose, lose yourself and out. Pockets full of poses for the gram. Ring around the rose that grew from ground. Tell me just enough to know you love me. Sell me just enough for feeling lovely. Keep me satisfied enough to feed you. Keep me pacified enough to need you. Heartbreak sorta like a drug. Setback tastes like a sip of whiskey now. I still get it in the mug. Dig that like grit under fingernails. I was never taught to love on purpose. I was never taught that life was worth it. Get up, get out, get something, make your world spin. Most of all, don't trust a single person. Don't put niggas on the way. Dapping niggas in the way. Call me only when you're needing something. Otherwise, don't even speak, yeah. Don't need nothing to believe, yeah. That's the shit that leave you dead broke. Learning off of my mistakes on it. Putting that another dead homies. I put niggas on the wave. Dapping niggas in the way. I put niggas on the wave. Dapping niggas in the way. Listening to what you say. That's the shit that leave you dead broke. Learning enough of my mistakes on it. Putting that another dead homies. I put niggas on the wave. Dapping niggas in the way. Listening to what you say. That's the shit that leave you dead broke. Learning off of my mistakes on it.
Yeah. I remember when they hated rap, straight like that. Ain't no difference in between the fake and fact. Take it back, fake it till you make it. Been adopted tactics. can you hear him? Talking about don't never trust a hoe when she's winning. Drowning Jack Daniel playing off the wall and bad on wax. Trying to hustle a struggle, may not make this shit back. No comparisons, clarity, burst connection. But rap was never for this. I poured the cement and wrote in the cracks. My own enemy in the worst. The kid who spits without cursing. Unless he figures shit, they did it, then it seems like it's working, so why not? Shit, he'll give it all that he don't got and just make shit up with the homies. And it's all lies, ain't no one taking it serious anyway. When your show don't get any pay and your bros don't repost your links, and they never come to a show, but they know what you overthink. I always feel on the brink. So do I build or destroy, or do I meditate on park benches with pills for the void, threatening to kill my own voice before you tell me how to dream? When I put you on the passion, even being a thing seems I put niggas on the wave, dapping niggas in the way, hopping niggas on the wave, dapping niggas in the way, listening to what you say. That's the shit that leave you dead broke. Learn enough of my mistakes on it. Putting that another dead homies. Hopping niggas on the wave. Dapping niggas in the way. Hopping niggas on the wave. Dapping niggas in the way. Listening to what you say. That's the shit that leave you dead broke. Learn enough of my mistakes on it. Putting that another dead homies.
If you are at all in this building for the sake of expanding your experience in a positive light, say peace. That's exactly what I mean when I say God's and Earth's in attendance, say peace. That's really all it is, man. God's being my men, Earth being my women, and us united, we are the universe. And I simply want to bring that out every single moment I get a chance, man. And that's what I do this for. Once again, my name is SEEALLHUES. If you didn't catch that, that literally means what it is. See all hues, see all colors, see all perspectives, see all sides of everything. And that is literally the only way that we can attain our inner God and connect it with the person next to us to continue that unity. That is literally why I do this. That's the only reason why I do this. And if that's not happening, then it's worthless. That's what art is. That's what life is. I need to make sure that that's understood. So if that's understood in this building, please say peace. That's all I ask for, man. I appreciate that. That's love. My man City, how you feeling, yo? You good? All right, man. Run that.
I done spent a lot of time inside. Gotta watch you be spending all when you're trying to figure out what your life's about. I don't even know the last time. Gotta watch you be dropping off when you're trying to figure out what your life's about.
Tell me how much time have you spent alone? Faded out your dome in your zone, looking at your phone, waiting on who knows, who knows. Say how much time have you spent alone? Faded out your dome in your zone, looking at your phone, waiting on who knows, who knows.
Man, tell me how much time have you spent alone? Faded out your dome in your zone, looking at your phone, waiting on who knows, who knows. Who knows? Yeah. Say how much time have you spent alone? Faded out your dome in your zone, looking at your phone, waiting on who knows, who knows. Who knows?
I done spent a lot of time inside. Gotta watch you be spending all when you're trying to figure out what your life's about. I don't even know the last time. Gotta watch you be dropping off when you're trying to figure out what
away from home, you'll see things, familiar things, faces. You'll see and reason with people you once held connections with or harbored curiosity for. You'll hear all the words you never said in your head, and you'll feel the courage to do what you never did. Thus commencing numerical exchange in efforts to make something last for once. You'll look at it as rekindling a flame, your reality. And for a time, you will say to yourself, wow, I gotta get back on my shit. And you'll mean this. Then after conversational sparks fly out into the darkness, you'll see more things, familiar things, feelings. You'll see and reason with feelings you once held connections with or harbored curiosity for. You'll hear all the words you always said in your head, and you'll feel the fear of doing what you already did. Thus commencing numerical elimination in efforts to make something last for once. You'll look at it as burning a candle at both ends, your actuality. And for a time, you will say, wow, I gotta get back on my shit.
I just need a MIDI again. And then I'm back.
You don't have a MIDI?
Well, my old piano is all fucked up, so I just gotta buy another one. But that's part of the plan. When I get up there, I'm just doing nothing but buying equipment and investing in myself. I'm not going crazy.
You got your space or set up?
Yeah. I'm not playing niggas. Cause I was doing shit like this. I don't know. It always happens like this. God always takes it away. He always takes away the production from me. Gives me a while to live, and then I come back evolved in my production self.
That's how it happens.
He takes me away from it. He like there's literally this. I get like a stick, and then it just doesn't happen anymore. And then I come back. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
When I sit, they say, I preach, call me young reverend. I was bugging, I respect God and all my blessings. Not a church, go every now and then I check it. I was looking for a shorty just to vibe and chill with. Then I found a cool chick that I'm hyped to deal with. If you lose, just keep trying, cause you probably will win. I was loose, now I'm out, but just kinda still in. Gotta wake up, it's for the Folgers, I'm getting older. And I'm drifting from sober. Every day and every way, I'm tipped hung over. Numbing my problems with old English and cobras. 40 in my face, small nigga got a different taste. Sorta like these women, makeup gives a different face. I don't handling damage in music. How you think I felt when I was handling 2 chicks? Fucking all the time, fucking lines over 4 nicks. Flip like acrobatics, problems like mathematics. Cracking a bastard, couldn't understand that. When they come and leave, so about my cheese like cheddar jack.
What's our purpose of existence, God? If that's depressing, what's the worth of your existence, God? If that's a question, maybe you're not meant to witness, God. If that's a lesson, shut the fuck up and just listen. I done seen some dough, done seen it grow, done seen it go quick as it came. Seen it grew to riches, drugs and bitches, never knew the names. Watch the friends who disappear and stay the same and say you change. Watch who you be smoking with. True enough, you'll know this shit. How you waste your time chasing hoes and heroin dragons. Dragging your consciousness over cliffs, taking step backwards. Money manages mind, in theory manage your time. Mind your business and take interest in managing business minds. Wait, talk to me like you selling something, I'm liable to play deaf and blind. Texting me WID, might get SMHs, then no reply. Asking me what I'm up to, about a week from now, gets a 90K, then a 9 delay for my quiet space. You got no purpose but to bother me, cause I don't talk about art enough for my girl and that shit's the problem. I don't talk about love enough for my man and that shit's the problem. I don't talk about God enough for my family, that shit's the problem. Probably why I don't got enough and why all my tendencies violent.
We don't talk about art enough. We don't talk about love enough. We don't talk about God enough. Probably why we don't got enough. Trying to figure how most societies love to hate but still follow. Cause I don't talk about life enough with nobody. That's just the problem.
I got to experience you, and you just got in your zone. And it was incredible because, you know, it showed who you were. You know, the way you play with your words, the way that you put the pictures together for everyone in the room to see. It was a breathtaking moment. That was wonderful. Like,
listen, because the thing is, I'm in my own head, I'm in my own life,
Exactly.
and I probably don't know what you saw or what you read. When you make a reference, I probably won't know what reference you're making. You're probably gonna have to school me on me, because I kind of just create and then leave. I don't really know what people think about the music.
Really?
I just kind of entrust that the universe is gonna do its work. Really, yeah. You don't see me with a crew here. All my songs were written in the privacy of my own headspace. You know, when I record them, it's interesting to see the reactions of people while I'm in the studio, especially with the fact that I come out and it's usually just quiet.
Real talk, you're the inspiration for that acknowledgement. Like, yo, this dude has made me understand how important it is to show people, like, no matter where you come from, you can decide where the fuck you're going. I think people look at you, and now I'm realizing, I guess they look at me and all, it's because they see, like, when we display just certain events of our lives and how we came to be where we are and have the vision that we have and still not be dead. It's like, it's a miracle. It is a miracle.
Mercury, where the curtains be. A shut all space, niggas trying to gravitate. Or I graduate, nigga modulate. Yeah, we been before, you just casually. We get a breaking point, stack it gradually. These agitating, man, we taking thrones. Give me on tab to you, get your own. Yeah, you ain't about that life. If you hate, then it's bourbon, I got that right. Never got that white, but a bad model girl, baby, close to that. If she is about the money, we opposed to rap. Because a good brother never speaks too close to that. We just in this bitch, pop that cork. Toast to the G code, life's a sport. Grandmama telling me that life's a chore. Because we pay to live, there's no life for sure. Searching for belief in the reason not to get high and live 9 to 5. Same one that say they live better life, wish they'll never die. Not me, I'm alive enough to remind myself that I can't be deaf. Waste your plate, I'ma eat what's left. But for now, I chill, cause I must respect the bigger problems in the world.
I'm from a place where my friends barely know my name. Let's talk about that.
I feel like when I wrote that, I was just speaking on being an artist and having to brand yourself in this age of at names and usernames. You know, I feel like there's just all these different names we try to put on that aren't ours.
I've been trying to calm down, I've been trying to slow my roll. I ain't trying to slow down, I'm just trying to gain control. I've been skirting through my motherfucking goals. Will I stay or will I go? Hell if I fucking know. I've been trying to calm down, I've been trying to slow my roll. I ain't trying to slow down, I'm just trying to gain control. I've been skirting through my motherfucking goals. Will I stay or will I go? Hell if I fucking know. Somber flow, oh, how about the hoopty? Treat it like it's a cool. I don't need nothing fancy, I ain't trying to be cool. I don't roll with no models, they will play me in school. Now my plate looking full, had my dinner, did you? How about the hoopty? Treat it like it's a cool. I don't need nothing fancy, I ain't trying to be cool. I don't roll with no models, they will play me in school. Now my plate looking full, had my dinner, did you? Picture when we roll, picture when we don't. If we didn't wait, picture where we go. We may never know where we're meant to go, yeah. Wherever it takes us, no.